Okay, we're going through the farmer's box lift. I call it that just if you've ever heard of the farmer's walk, where they're carrying dumbbells or carrying weight through walking. This kind of lift is extremely important, and we progress to doing unbalanced versions of this. So, big three, as usual: center of gravity, neutral spine, TVA. I'm sure you're sick of hearing about that, but those are center to everything you're doing. Then you're going to go through this lift. So if you remember in a couple of videos, I talked about what the purpose of the squat, purpose of a lift is, and a lift like this is actually a combination between a squat and a lift. So go ahead. Good. Okay. You'll have to set your feet apart so your knees are straight. Okay. So yeah, see if that first one, knees were too far apart compared to the feet. You can do narrow version of this. Anytime, whatever distance you're setting your feet, that's what distance your knees are apart. Okay. So don't set them farther apart than your feet. I'll get you to turn sideways. Okay. So now we're trying to integrate this movement to the best of our ability, but this is a waiter's bow or a lifting movement followed by a squat. Go ahead. And right there, he's smoothly integrating them in together. So come back up. Separated, it looks like this. So waiter's bow and then a squat. Yeah, exactly. So you want a smooth transition. They both sort of start at the same time. You initiate with your waiter's bow and then right away get into your squat and lift from there. Now we're doing it with elastics. It is good to do it with weight, dumbbells, whatever. Again, good for grip strength, although elastics are pretty universal for, the only problem with the elastic is it's higher resistance at the highest point and lower resistance at the lower point, but certainly easier to set up. And I often do them this way. But don't be afraid to do this with dumbbells, and make sure you're monitoring your neutral spine in the lowest position. Again, this is a good exercise. Go ahead, go down. To get halfway down or 3/4 of the way down and check to see if you can adjust your neutral spine. Okay, this is something you should be doing on a regular basis, making sure. If you're unsure, go back to using the piece of tape. Anytime we add complex exercises like this, and you're unsure if you're monitoring the most important things, especially your spinal position, then you should have a way of monitoring it, like using the tape. Okay?